Look at this picture. Are not they look cute? Do you have any pet? What are they? If you don't have any pet, why not raise one? There is a growing global trend to consider pet as part of the family. According to Harris poll in 2015, 95% of owners think of their animal as a member of the family. In fact, millions of people around the world love their pet, enjoying their companionship, going for work, playing, and even talking to them. After doing some research on this issue, I realized that spending some time caring for pets can improve the health and increase attachment to that animal, which in turn reduce stress in owner. According to Eugene Farrell, mental health expert at ASA PPP Healthcare, the Mental Health Foundation has reported that petting, sitting next to, or playing with a pet relax and calm the mind, helping to give pet owners some much needed me time to improve their mood and overall health. There is a various reason why people do keep pet. So today, I would like to persuade all of you to keep a pet as a part of the family. This is because it not only improve our health, but also important for us to have a better lifestyle. Let's look more closely to the need to have pet of human being. Dear friend, there is a few insight into the tendency of rearing a pet. When anyone owns a pet, there is always a sense of responsibility that automatically develops in the individual. This is because the owner of the pet know that the pet will need the touch of nurturing and care right from the morning, which will help in the overall development of the characteristic trait of the person. For parents, they can take this opportunity to teach their kid to become more responsible and more warm-hearted if they let the kid to own and to take care of their little pet. Next, there is always a sense of time management that keeps revolving in the mind of the person having a pet. In other words, apart from the busy work timing and hectic life, one always keep in mind about spending appropriate time with the pet. It will generate the ability to manage time for the pet no matter how hard life gets. This is because in spite of having the professional time, one should also have a certain personal space and time that ought not to be meddled with at any cost for maintaining the peace of mind and stability in life. The balance between professional and personal work get a platform for practice through the pet. So, how to own a pet and what kind of pet do we need in our life? Well, the best pet are those that make great companion. There are many different types of pet that could be right for you and be a wonderful complement to your life. Alan Beck, director of Center for Human Animal Bond, said that there is evidence of interaction between human and animal for mental health. There is a few things that you should do before owning the pet. First of all, choose a pet based in your interest. If it does not fit your ability to provide for its temperament, you should be open to changing your mind. You also need to make sure that your home is pet friendly. It is very important to make sure your home before you bring a new pet home. Try to search out hazards and get them out of the house or get them out of the way or out of the house. Then you need to know how to train your pet. The training need to begin on the first outing, especially for dog or puppy. A very short walk on the first outing is all that is needed. Let me tell you a few pets that would fit with your lifestyle. The first type of pet is dog or cat. According to Lisa Freeman, director of the Top Institute for Human-Animal Interaction, the children's attitude change and their skill improve when they struggle with reading with allowed to a trained dog and handle as they will have fewer anxiety symptoms. According to ESO PPP Healthcare, owning a cat can reduce rate of dying from cardiovascular disease and stroke due to the stress relieving effect of animal companionship. Next, horse is also pet that will fit with your daily life. Among the most studied therapy animals, horses have been involved in medical treatment plans in Europe since the 1860s. Activities like grooming a horse and leading one around a pen have been shown to reduce PTSD symptoms in children and adolescents. Last but not least, you can also consider rabbit as your pet. In one study, a stressed out group of adults were taught to pet a rabbit, a turtle, or their toy forms. The toys had no effect, but petting a live creature, whether hardshell or fury, relieved anxiety. It worked for people regardless of whether they initially said they like animals. So, how keeping the pet can improve human health? There are several benefits that you can get to improve the lifestyle by raising a pet. Firstly, pet can help their owner relieve stress and loneliness. There is evidence that interacting with pets does reduce people's stress. In 2002, a study at State University of New York, researchers found that when conducting a stressful task, people experience less stress when their pet were with them than when a spouse, family member, or close friend was nearby. The British Medical Journal believed that emotional bond between owner and a pet can be as intense as that in many human relationships and many confer similar psychological benefits. Besides, loneliness has been associated with heart disease, Alzheimer's disease, and other negative outcomes. According to a study published in Aging and Mental Health, older adults who own pets were 36% less likely to say they were lonely than those who did not have a furry friend. A lot of the health benefit of owning pets such as dog or a cat can help lower blood pressure. According to National Center for Infectious Disease, pet can decrease the owner cholesterol level and triglyceride level. Some doctors have fish tank in their waiting room, and a study shows watching fish swimming in an aquarium has calming effect and help lower blood pressure. Other than that, pet also can help in people socialize. According to Kristen Kate, the online and social media forum editor at petconnection.com, said that in 1999, a Canadian study found that pet owners were more socially engaged compared to non-pet owners. According to Alexandra Dictas, an Austrian study found that pet ownership lead to an increase in social contact, more socialization within, and even a greater perception to observe that the neighborhood seems friendly. As a conclusion, it is important to have pets since it is not only improve our health, but also important for us to have a better lifestyle. Whether we are rich, poor, good looking, ugly, overweight, or underweight, our pets just do not care. The unconditional loyalty gives us a sense of satisfaction and pleasure. Now, are you happy that you have made a good decision because you are a pet keeper? If you are not yet a pet keeper, are you planning on having one soon?